What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Stuff videocast, and today we're going to be recapping the second game of the doubleheader between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals as the Phillies lose 8-7 to the Nationals as yet again we blow another lead. I am so tired of this team. DFA Brandon Workman. DFA him right now. He is absolutely terrible. He has been absolute garbage. You have Nick Pivetta up in Boston right now. He's dealing. And you bring these two guys over, Heath Hember, who went on the IL. What a little crybaby. We put him on the IL yesterday. Brandon Workman just cannot pitch at all. He is just absolutely terrible. He serves up a two-run walk-off home run in this one. He is just absolutely terrible. DFA the whole bullpen. I'm just so tired of this. You got to clean house in that front office. You got to get rid of Matt Klentak. Nothing personal. He just cannot make the right decisions for this team. And get rid of Andy MacPhail as well. Get rid of Andy MacPhail. I'm just so tired of this team, I can't even see straight. Our bullpen, I'd say it's the worst I've ever seen. How bad this is. It's atrocious. It's atrocious. And you have our big guys like Bryce Harper and JT Realmuto batting with runners in scoring position, and they can't get the job done. In the top of the 8th inning, after we took the lead, JT Realmuto batting with the bases loaded with one out. Strikes out. That cannot happen. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. Guys, it started off good early as we jump into the scoring summary. Top of the second inning, Andrew Knapp singles on a line drive to right field. Juan Soto was in right field in this one. Didi scores, and the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. It started off great. You come out with some fire. Andrew Knapp batting from the left side of the plate gets the job done. It feels great. Then Roman Quinn singles on a ground ball to center field. Andrew Knapp scores, and the Phillies now jump ahead 2-0. So they're thinking like, okay, we got some momentum here. We have a horrible game one. We come out, we push across 2 runs. Then in the bottom of the third, this is the Nationals' 4-run inning that started on Andrew Stevenson, single on a line drive to left field. Michael A. Taylor, who doubled, came around to score, and the Nationals now make it 2-1. Now here's a little bit of another. We make so many bad players look so good. Andrew Stevenson, I know he's having a decent year. If you go look at his stats, not having a bad year at all. But in recent history, he's really not that great. But we made him look so good today. It's just so frustrating how many times we make these not very good baseball players look so good. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Then in the same inning was Juan Soto batting with 2 runners on. Gets the first pitch. I think it was a fastball towards the outer part of the plate, and he takes it where it's thrown. Opposite field, 3-run home run. That was a really, really pretty swing. His 12th of the season, and the Nationals now take a 4-2 lead. And here's another thing I'm going to say. As he's about to cross home plate, he looks out to Joe Romero. What is he looking at? Can that guy just do his job? I mean, it's ridiculous how cocky this guy is. Stop staring at our players. We should have thrown at him to send a message. Now, I'm saying that don't throw up near his head or anything, but, hit him in the back or something. Hit him in the back or something. Stop staring at the play. I mean, I don't really like a lot of these unwritten rules, but don't stare at our players. Do not stare at our players. Don't show them up like that. That is not right. And you could say what you want about Bryce Harper. He would never do that. I mean, maybe at the beginning of his career, he would never do that now. It's just immature. Very, very immature. Then at the top of the 4th inning, Scotty Jetpacks hits his 3rd home run of the season on a fly ball to left center field. The Phillies now make it a 4-3 ball game. That was great to see. Scott, man, he needed that, man. He got this guy, anything good he gets, he deserves, because you know what? He's just having such a bad season. Then Hernandez doubles on a line drive to left field. Eric Thames scores. And the Nationals now make it a 5-3 ball game. So they get one back. They get their 2-run lead back. It was 4-2 when Kingery hit that home run and made it 4-3. Now it's 5-3. The Nationals get their 2-run lead back. Same inning, Andrew Stevenson does it again. He triples on a ground ball to right field. Hernandez scores, and it's now a 6-3 ball game. I tell you, I mean, it was a nice comeback that we had here, but I'm just so tired of this team blowing leads. I really am. I really am. Top of the 5th inning, Didi Gregorius doubles on a sharp line drive to center field. Andrew McCutchen and Alec Bohm score, and the Phillies now make it a 6-5 ball game. I was so pumped. I'm like, let's go. Didi Gregorius doing his job. Notorious. And he ain't the problem. I know we had a brutal loss tonight in these 2 games. He ain't the problem. I guarantee you that. He ain't the problem. Then JT Realmuto was able to leg out an infield single to score Roman Quinn, and the Phillies tied at 6 to. Phillies were able to challenge the call, and it was actually overturned. He was actually originally called out. The Phillies were able to overturn it. They were concerned that he would actually injured himself, but it turns out he was able to stay in the game, luckily. Then in the top of the 8th inning, we have the runner on second base. Roman Quinn bunts in front of the plate. Buck Holt sails the throw over the first baseman's head. It goes into the dugout, and that allowed Phil Gosselin to come around to score, and the Phillies take a 7-6 lead. So you're thinking like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And Bryce Harper walks to load the bases later in the inning, and JT Realmuto, batting with the bases loaded, 1 out, strikes out. We do not know what fundamental baseball is. When you have runner at third with 1 out, you got to sacrifice fly. You don't just strike out. I mean, come on. That's just unacceptable. I'm tired of these blown leads, and I'm also tired of these just missed opportunities. How many runners do we leave in scoring position, and how many runners do we leave on base? Think about how many games we would win. I'm so tired of it. And JT Realmuto, I love the guy. I want to keep him on this team so bad. But he's just not a clutch hitter. It's amazing. He's not good in the clutch at all. It's really a shame. He just doesn't know how to hit with runners in scoring position. He's never been good with that. And Harper, as I said earlier, batting in a situation today, he goes down on strikes. I mean, he just doesn't look himself, man. As I said in the first video, he is playing injured. I guarantee you that. He's playing hurt right now. He's not fit to go out there right now. He's playing through an injury. Then Hernandez, Brandon Trashman comes into the mound, as every guy in our bullpen is absolute trash, but especially this guy. He serves up a 2-run home run to Hernandez. 2-run shot, and the Nationals win it 8-7. Oh boy. This team, I don't even know what to even say anymore, man. I don't even feel like ranting. This team is just a joke. It's a joke. I feel like I felt like last year. You know, I'm not even gonna let it affect my mood. I used to always let the Phillies affect my mood, and they had a terrible loss. I'm such in a bad mood. I mean, I'm not happy right now at all. Like, I'm really bothered by this loss. I mean, I feel like this loss has ended our season. I mean, I really do. I think that's the end of the season. I think what you just saw the Phillies last night, that's it. I really do. I feel like that's how I feel about this loss. If you really want my opinion, I think we're done. And we just have lost our fire. You know what I'm saying? We just have lost our fire. And on Sunday morning, our playoff chances were 87%. Tonight, they've dropped to 35%. So it just goes to show you how much we have fallen off. And everybody keeps saying that, we still have a chance, which is correct. Everyone kept saying that last year. Remember that? Remember how everyone said it last year? It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. And we just have to accept it. I mean, it's always a possibility. I'm not going to give up faith just yet, but I really do believe that loss ended our season. I mean, that just kind of seems like the kind of thing where, the Phillies they just look lost. I mean, for that, and the bullpen just is absolutely terrible. That's not news. It's not like we've had a great bullpen and then we're starting to blow leads now. I mean, this has been going on all season. I mean, how bad our bullpen is, right? I mean, so changes need to be made this offseason, guys. There's no question about that. I don't even know what to even say because everything I say every single video is just so repetitive. We're not a very good team. We're not doing this right. I'm just tired of talking about it. I mean, you guys know how I feel about this. It's just a disgrace. It's just a disgrace. And we have Bryce Harper, who's hitless in the series. I know he got 2 walks. He continues to just struggle. He's playing hurt. Alec Bohm with a 2-hit night tonight. I mean, Didi Gregorius with a 2-hit night tonight. JT Realmuto with a 2-hit night tonight. Siggy with collecting hit as well. So like we got a lot of offense tonight. Our offense was not anywhere to be seen in the first 2 games of the series. We got some offense tonight, but our bullpen let us down again. Of course, the day we score 7 runs, we give up 5 runs in the first 2 games of the series. We score 7 runs, and of course we had to give up 8 the day we score 7 runs. Tell you, it feels like some things can never just go our way, and it looks like the playoff drought will be continuing. And that's all the more reason that Matt Klentak and Andy MacPhail should go, because it's just unacceptable. The roster they put together, and they think we're a competitive baseball team with the bullpen that we have. It's just unacceptable. David Hale started this ball game. It was an opener. He went an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. He wasn't terrible. I mean, believe me, he ain't as bad as Brandon Workman and Heath Hembree and some of these other guys on this bullpen. I guarantee you that. So instead of Joe Romero smashing, the Red Bull on his arm, how about he goes out there and pitches? And if the guy's like striking everybody out, he has a TRA, I understand that. I mean, but the guy literally has a 7.84 ERA. And David Phelps. So first of all, Adam Morgan, why was he taken out of the game there? Such a bad decision by Joe Girardi right there. Such a bad decision. I do not. I love Joe Girardi. I have to disagree with him there. Not a good decision to take him out of the game there. And you bring in David Phelps, and then that's a whole disaster. And I feel like that really helped the Nationals unload in that inning. So, guys, that's pretty much it. The Phillies lose 8-7 as they yet again blow another lead. And I do think our season's over. And you may be thinking like, wow, Luke, you're actually surprisingly calm. You know what, guys? I don't even feel like ranting anymore, because you know what? It's just I've learned to accept it and not really be surprised. When I was watching it live tonight and he hit that home run, I just sat there. I'm like, I'm not even surprised. I mean, we know how bad our bullpen is, guys. Like we know it. It's not like well we have such a good bullpen. Wow, I'm surprised that he did that. Like we know how bad Brandon Workman is. We know he's not a good pitcher. I mean, it's not even a surprise anymore, guys. I mean, we just have to accept it. Like, I'm not even gonna. I've had my fair share of rants this year, and I just don't feel like hitting here and like yelling and screaming. I did a little bit at the beginning of the video, but guys, this team is an embarrassment to this. I mean, Philly sports, the Eagles. I used to actually have an Eagles show. I don't know if you guys knew that. I did it last year. I covered the Eagles season last year, and they are 0-2 this year. So what's going on with Philly sports right now? It's rough. I mean, I don't follow the Eagles anymore since I don't have to cover them. But what's going on with the Philly sports right now? The Phillies are just looking terrible. The Flyers were eliminated. What was that? Almost probably a month ago now, right? So just a rough time for Philly sports, and let's just hope that brighter days are ahead especially for the Phillies. Obviously, since I'm a diehard Phillies fan, they're my favorite out of the Philly sports team. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media, link in the description section, at Phillies Hot Stove, Instagram, at HeartFanatics, Instagram. Guys, call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshotstove@gmail.com. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you all later. Oh, boy. Try not to get swept out tomorrow by the Washington Nationals. 6-5 the first pitch. Zach Eflin 3-2 with a 4.28 ERA going against Eric Fetty 2-3 with a 4.36 ERA. Guys, talk to you later. Let's go Phillies. Let's try not to get swept out. I mean, I still have maybe a little hope, but I think our season's done. I'll talk to you later. See you guys.